They've adapted to the frequency settings of our phasers.
Is it dead?
I'm getting intermittent energy readings, but they're marginal. Maybe we should try removing some of the circuitry just to be sure.
I say leave sleeping Borgs lie.
His eyes just open.
Could be some kind of autonomic response.
They're firing! Targets, more power to the shields! Get somebody up here to take over security.
Shield strength is down 40%. 50. They're draining shield power.
Nice going, Cadet. Your indecision caused the collective to attack the ship. I'm starting to wonder about you. Maybe you're just not up to saving the universe.
Shields can't hold. The next hit could do it.
Evasive maneuvers.
On the other hand, that's a great thing about being omnipotent. I can always give you another chance, as long as you don't bore me.
Shields are gone. They're firing.
Oh, and by the way, the game is rigged.
His eyes just open.
Could be some kind of autonomic response.
How does that human poem of yours go? For each man kills the thing he loves. Some do it with a phaser blast, some do it with a... Things just aren't going to work out for you if you keep letting yourself get Borgified. Oh, and your father? He cheats.
His eyes just open.
Could be some kind of autonomic response.
Nighty-night. You just called your fellow Borg up to the bridge and had him assassinate all your friends. Don't feel bad, though. If it ever goes to trial, you can always claim the collective made you do it. This time, try not to get caught. Oh, and by the way, your father cheats.
His eyes just open.
Could be some kind of autonomic response.
Captain, there's a tight beam transmission to the Borg cube originating from the bridge.
It's Sprint. Kill that Borg.
Sorry. Better dead than Borg. Oh, and your father? He cheats. What do you say, Cadet? Once more into the breach?
No, I'm just not getting anything useful from it. Maybe if we hooked it into the ship's computer and had it analyzed.
I'd like to know more about it first. Can't you interface your tricorder with it?
Maybe, but I don't think I'd get any more information. Sprint, what do you think?
Good guess, Ensign. Logical, intuitive, decisive. But, wrong. Try again.
Sprint, what do you think?
This one's free. Don't do it.
Sprint, what do you think? The tricorder's having trouble gaining access to the data. The circuit is designed with a pretty standard neural interface, though, like some of our medical implants. No, it just can't seem to... Well, I guess that's all we're gonna learn from this.
It's too bad. I bet there was some really important stuff on that Borg circuit. Maybe you should try something else.
It's too late to try something else, Quint. The circuit's already fried.
It's not too late if I say it's not too late.
Sprint, what do you think?
Who ordered battle stations?
No one, sir. It's being initiated through the security program.
The implant.
The ship's data core is being uploaded to the Borg cube. Emergency transporter information. Shuttlecraft specifications.
Stop that comm signal now, Lieutenant.
Sir, I can't. The Borg implant must have its own subspace circuit.
Shields are dropping. The Borg cube is firing.
This thing is amazing. It has information about places, systems, even people. Look at that. Did you know that Counselor Baraka was a champion horse jumper?
Resistances! You will be assimilated!
The shield has cut off the Borg circuit from the Borg collective. We've got to disconnect her.
Kill me.
One more CC of neuroblock and she'll be a vegetable for life. Do you want to be responsible for turning Ensign Targus into a Bolian zucchini? All evoked responses are negative. She's as good as dead. No, she'd be better off if she were dead. Maybe you should have just shot her. You want to go back and you want to try that? She's dead. You're not supposed to be killing people, Cadet. You're supposed to be saving them. It is a concept your limited cognitive abilities can deal with, isn't it? Or am I wasting my time with you? Don't disappoint me again. Oh, great. Now I'm dead. Not exactly what I wanted. Try doing something.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
Sprint!
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your pain trances yet.
What is that?
It's something to counteract the Bajoni adrenaline. I want to keep you in one of the pain trances.
It's working.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. You're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids.
Come on, we gotta get out of this corridor before more of them come.
But it's got Sprint!
Later, that's an order.
Designate Beta, Alpha 7-3. Assimilate knowledge. Interface. Assimilate. Designee Beta, Alpha 73, alert. 2 life forms. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Alert. Alert.
They've adapted.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place.
Three to beam out directly to computer core control room.
You'll be back.
No, I just...
The Borg implant's been overriding our systems since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions. We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it that we're Borg.
How do we do that?
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Andropov.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us. I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has re-established communication with the Borg Collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
The shields are dropping!
The only good Borg!
We needed a live one. Targus, you all right?
I'm fine.
Targus?
I'm sorry.
No.
No! Stay back. I'm warning you.
Targus, stop.
Don't you understand? It's not my fault. I had to. Baraka was right. It was too soon.
You're right. It's not your fault, but you don't have to. We can help.
You should have known. You were there with me. You should have known.
Captain, the shields are dropping. What's going on down there?
Help, take evasive action.
It's taken control of Helm.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You were right. We should have known.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has re-established communication with the Borg Collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
The shields are dropping!
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
Mr. Sprint, if you don't wish to attach the circuit, then give it to Lieutenant Furlong or Ensign Targus. You're wasting valuable time.
No, Sprint's right. We need a living Borg. There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You didn't check the tricorder. I have no biological components. You should have waited for one of the others.
Hold on, buddy. We need you conscious. Don't go to one of your pain transitions.
Get out of here!
I'm sorry.
You are in a Bajani pain trance. Your friend Furlong wasn't able to stop it. The Borg don't seem to notice, though. They're assimilating you at this very moment. At least this time you won't feel it. Oh, it looks like you're waking up. Interesting. Borg, yet not the Borg. Do you feel it? It's different this time, isn't it?
Designate Beta, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Unassimilated life form,
You just killed your father. Why did you do that? I told you it was different this time. You have free will. You are really pushing the boundaries of my patience, Cadet.
Designate Beta, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Designate Beta, Alpha 73, destroy, destroy.
Sprint! It's still you! Look out!
Yay! Now that was the right action. Proving to yourself that you didn't have to listen to that nasty old Borg collective. True, you are dead. But now you know something you didn't know before, right? Well then, it was worth the trouble.
Designate Beta, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Unassimilated life form, destroy, alert, destroy, destroy. Designate Beta, Alpha 73, alert, destroy. Destroy, destroy.
What do you think you're doing here? Stopping to enjoy the scenery? This is an important moment. Learn something.
Sprint, what are you doing?
Wasting time. This is not set for a Bajani. I think I need to renew myself in some alternate reality. Come on, everybody, let's go. Such an amateur. Oh, all right.
Sprint! We gotta move out.
But Sprint!
Too late for Sprint, come on!
Alert, Sector 6G, 2 life forms, assimilation of Borg, destroy.
Now you know how to disarm the implant. If only you weren't a slave to the collective. You could go back to the righteous and save them. If only. Right setting, wrong place. Portable, programmable, valuable. I'm sure you brought it for a reason.
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Kalen.
Kalen?
My son.
What were you thinking?
I think by now all my friends are tired of hearing me brag about Kale, and I'm sure they don't want to hear any more.
Did you hear that, Sprint? You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you? Oh! What was that for?
For working so hard to make people dislike you.
And why would I do that?
Because you're trying to prove that they actually like you.
Oh, spare me, Counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me. You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you? I don't know what you're staring at, but I don't like it. Just be careful where you point. It's in your hands.
Security!
Shield mutation is being altered. Shields are dropping.
The Borg cube is firing.
To have come so far and then to lose? All this work and the outcome is the same. The righteous is vaporized, everyone is dead, and why? That Borg wasn't all that smart, you know. It would have been a simple matter to overpower him. You were so close. I know I'm going to hate myself in the morning, but I'm going to give you another chance. It's not that I care. I just want to see how it turns out.